Hey everyone, Mika here, from the land not visible on most world maps again. March has been packed for gamers, to say the least. We saw the dual faces of Square Enix with both Babylon Fall and Chocobo GP getting rightly blasted for its bad design decisions, and then we got Triangle Strategy and oddly enough, Strangers of Paradise being viewed quite positively. Sony tried to pull a fast one on us with changes to their microtransaction systems in Gran Turismo 7, and Nintendo is hitting it out of the park with Rune Factory 5 and the Omni Kirby. You'd be hard pressed to go for the new stuff with an already packed schedule as is, but still, here are 5 upcoming games we think might make you reconsider dipping into your wallet. The less loved brothers of the acclaimed Chrono Trigger is finally getting its time in the HD remake limelight. Square Enix has revealed that the remake will include updated character illustrations, remix music, background filters, and various screen resolutions to help you dip back into the game. And you'll get the HD remastered quality of life features, the usual ones, such as the ability to turn off encounters or speed up battles. It even comes back with the Radical Dreamers interactive novel. Considering we haven't seen the release of a Chrono Cross since the PS3, this is all well and good. But is Square set to impress? Or perhaps leave its fans feeling more than a little cross? You decide. Alright, hear me out. I know the multiverse in the crowd are rolling their eyes at me right now, but the LEGO franchise has consistently released good games. You'd think with famous franchise tie-ins such as Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and Batman, the devs would just be happy to ride on the coattails of the licenses. Traveler's Tales had other ideas, however, and you get a genuine action-adventure game with the wit and humor of the LEGO movie. The Skywalker Saga comes with updated graphics, an overhaul of the simplistic controls from the older games, and a ton of content, with stages from all 9 episodes of Star Wars and even The Mandalorian and Rogue One. This might be a good pick for a nonsensical couch co-op night with friends and family. A very unexpected blast from the past. Ganryu 2 is the sequel to the Ganryu game on Neo Geo of all things. Made by Wisco, the game puts you in the shoes of a legendary swordsman, Miyamoto Musashi, in his fantasy version of Japan. After the event of the first game, our hero is off for some quiet R&R, and he hears the voice of his apparently dead longtime rival, Kojiro. Spurred into action and sensing the wild forces of his foe in play, it's now up to you to hack and slash your way from one corner of Japan to the next. Sporting improved pixel art and animation, the game is shaping up to be a blast from the past that might etch a spot in your 2D platformer collection. Here's a treat for you Switch players. Already released on other platforms, 13 Sentinel Aegis Rim is making its way to Nintendo. Published by Atlas of Persona fame, but developed by Vanillaware of its incredible artwork fame, 13 Sentinels is a criminally overlooked title. What initially seems like your standard anime plot of high school kids riding mechs and taking on an onslaught of monsters ends up weaving a compelling cast of 13 characters into its equally intricate plot that might leave your head spinning at times. You'll spend short narrative sections with a character of your choice painted in the gold standard Vanillaware artwork until you're called into action against the onslaught in full RTS fashion. While the weaker visuals of battles may be off-putting at first, soldier on to find RTS gameplay that ramps up and challenges you in a satisfying blend of resource and unit management. If you're looking for something to sink your teeth into, 13 Sentinel Aegis Rim will be well worth a buy on a whim. Now a pick for you indie lovers. Developed by Senki Games and published by Team 17 Digital, The Serpent Rouge is an action-adventure game set in a medieval fantasy world. An ominous force called the Serpent Rouge has infected an area called Mount Morbus, and it's your job as a warden to deal with it. How? Through your alchemy and crafting skills. You're essentially a fantastical plague doctor of sorts sent into the fray, and you'll be questing, crafting, and taming beasts to deal with the problem. Interestingly, the developers say the game has a sort of cause and effect system in place. Keep too many tame beasts in one area, for example, and you might attract some unwanted attention. Or forget to bury what seems like infected bodies, and you might spawn some corpse-eating ghouls, and so on and so forth. Well, it's difficult to say how the game will turn out. The premise sure seems inviting, in a plague-ridden, fantastical way of sorts. And that's our 5 picks for the month of April. What do you guys think? Are there any titles which strike your fancy? Or maybe you're just planning to stick to those games you already got in March? Let us know down in the comments. Here's Mika from the place not seen in most world maps, signing off.